Everyone give a big round of applause for Wes Chapman.
Is this working? Oh, fantastic. You ready for a dance-off?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So I'll start off really light. First one is how many of you have had a drink of water in the last week? Raise your hand. Okay, that's the easy one. How many of you have taken a breath in the last 24 hours? You'd be surprised. How many of you have gone poop in the last month? Now that one, you'd be really surprised. I've just profiled everyone in here. You're all human. So congratulations, you qualify for my message. When I was 4 years old, at least this is what they say, I tried to kill myself. When I was 6 years old, 6.5, I tried to jump out of a moving car because I didn't want to go home. When I was 7.5, the psychologists and the doctors and the idiots that poke you and prod you and put these little things on your head said, you're hopeless, drug you up, and hopefully you don't end up in an orange jumpsuit. And I had one individual who said, that's not going to be the prognosis. It wasn't my mom, it wasn't my dad. My dad had left me when I was 1 year old, and my mom at this time had basically said, I'm done. But I had one person that believed in me. And they didn't believe in me by sitting me down in a room and saying, I believe you could be amazing and speak on stage to kids someday. They said, I'm going to bring you home. The reason I tell you guys that story is because every single person in here, because I've been there, has been told at some point or another, Victor, that you can't do what you want to do. You can't become what you want to become. They told me again that I would never have a job, I would never have a family, I would never be married, I'd never drive a car, I'd never be able to do anything. I brought my little boy tonight. My first business, I made $500 a day, sometimes $1,000. My first employees I paid in candy, which is awesome. Your ROI on that's great. The best way to learn how to do it is to do it. If you have a dream, if you have an idea, just get out there and do it. You guys have to understand that whatever your passion is, whatever your talent is, whatever you want to do, anything you want to do, you can do. And I am promising you that. And you guys are the toughest on the planet. Every one of you can affect another 100 people, another 1,000 people, another 100,000 people, whatever. You can be standing on a stage like this. I've spoke to 10,000 people live before. That's pretty cool. Not for me, but for the opportunity to help, change, inspire. And you make that mind shift, you make that happen, you can finally start living your life. You can shift the way you think, you can start living, and then you know what happens? Money grows on trees. I promise you. When you shift your mindset, you live your life, you will prosper. Thanks, Nick, for putting this on, man. I appreciate it.